welcome to a new Legacy video. It's been a while, it's been a long time since I've played Legacy on stream and for my YouTube channel. But if you like Legacy, leave it a subscribe on the YouTube channel to show your support. It's mostly doing modern because that's kind of what goes better. But I when I get back into Legacy because of the Eternal Weekend coming up in 1 month in Italy. Very excited for that. It's gonna be an amazing event, 2 days event. I don't think I've ever played a 2 days event Eternal Weekend before. Really hoping to make that day too. And let's start diving back into Legacy with the winner of the Legacy Super Qualifier, 224 players, MonoBlue. Well, this deck used to be called 8 Cast. Now it doesn't have any cast anymore, so it's just MonoBlue Artifact. This deck doesn't play any reserve list cards, which is pretty cool for people who kind of scared to dive into Legacy because of its price tag. We are playing a deck that is so close to the one that is in Modern. Blue Earth Affinity is one of the best deck in Modern. So if you have that deck in Modern, you may just buy, 4 Force of Will, 4 Ancient Tomb, 4 Urza's Bubble, and you've got a Legacy deck. Well, of course, these cards are expensive, but, nothing close to, like, the Underground Sea and, Mox Diamond that you may need to play other decks. Anyway, price aside, what is this deck trying to do? You have, well, also Seed of Sinnoh you have to buy, because this card is banned in Modern. It is legal indeed in Legacy. Well, you're a combo deck. Sorry, you're not a combo deck. I meant to say you are a value deck. You have card advantage cards like Emery, like Pinnacle Emissary, like like Urza Saga, and you have protection cards like Force of Will. You have main deck Tormod's Crypt in a format where Reanimator is the tier 1. So that those alone can give you a win con in some games if you know your opponents are Reanimator, which most of the PTQ players were definitely the most popular deck by a lot. Just having main deck Tormod's Crypt or Urza Saga to get it is a great advantage. But yeah, so let's dive into this deck again. It's been a while since I've played Legacy. It's been a while since I've played this deck, so pretty excited for it. Starting off with a mulligan. Uh, all right, let's keep this hand. Let's go all in. I'm gonna dump my whole hand on the battlefield. Now I have to know whether my opponent is playing or not Reanimator. I'm gonna hope they don't. I'm gonna bottom a Tormod's Crypt. Then I'm gonna drop a Patchwork Automaton with 3 bubbles. Legacy Videos, this is 2018. Yes, indeed. Legacy Videos is how I started my career for Channel Fireball, basically. Back when I was a lesser known player, my Legacy videos were very beloved because not that many people were doing Legacy content. And in my hometown, Legacy was so popular. We were doing like, I don't know, weekly Legacy of like 50 people. And so I basically just started playing Magic with Legacy. I was like only one of the very few people who was not doing Legacy, who was just traveling to play PTQs. So, I mean, just yesterday, they hosted a vintage tournament in my town with like 25 people. So, no, 21 people, 21 people. So, Eternal is very beloved in Italy. Yeah, 8 cast. It's not actually 8 cast. I did, when this deck popped up, when Kappa Cannoneer was printed in, what was it, 2021, I went undefeated in one of the 4 seasons with it. It was a very under the radar deck at the time. Alright. Patchwork resolved. That's a good news. I think I'm gonna, because usually you want to leave this around for the, oh wow, this scary card on top of my opponent deck. You want to leave this around for the Thoughtcast and Thought Monitor, and I guess Kappa Cannoneer, but now that I have actually no cards, I'm just going to crack them all, looking for a Force of Will, especially after seeing a card on top of my deck. But my opponent can easily play turn 1 card, and like, this is Legacy. You can go Ancient Tomb Grim Monolith, just get your turn 1 card. Well, I mean, I guess I have a 4/4 now, so it's going to be, I mean, I can attack the card. Yeah, true, Mikey. You can do that. I don't know. Yeah, seems cool. Seems like a cool idea. Buongiorno, buongiorno. All right, opponent goes Urza Saga Pitanido naming Emery. Makes sense. Let's see if I draw land. I'd love to. I was happy with casting Emery this turn, but now less. Nice. I guess I can do both. All right, I'm gonna go Patchwork. I'm gonna go Urza's Bubble. And I'm also gonna go Emery. It does nothing, but it attacks. I should have, you know what? Actually, maybe I should have left it in my hand. I'm not sure. My opponent's gonna take 6 here. Yeah, they'll need to Urza's Bubble now. I left this is in my hand, hoping to draw Force of Will. Yeah, opponent's playing Forge. This is a super powerful deck. One of the best decks in the format. Thankfully, actually, they've had a pretty slow start. Turn 2 doing nothing for that deck is not common. Although next turn I will have so much mana. Alright, so I can't use Emery. How much damage I have? 11. I mean, I can't do much. Just attack. Very simple game so far going on my side. Just give them... You know, we'll see now, because they can get... They can get a thing that untaps the Grim Monolith. Key. So they'll have a lot of mana. They can play Ring. The One Ring... the One Ring chain is very much a thing in Legacy. The One Ring is banned in Modern, but you can happily do that in Legacy. I plan on playing Legacy against Echo Baronin tomorrow. I want to be doing a challenge where I play one deck and he plays the 5 best decks in the format. Oh wow, opponent gets the Ensnaring Bridge. But they have 5 cards in hand. They have 3 cards in hand. Ooh, I think I win. They have 3 cards in hand. Unless they have something I can play now. I can attack with this for lethal. Nice. It seems so. I think we got it. Okay, let's not play this. If I played this, I still got lethal, but yeah, whatever. Let's just attack face. And they'll do it. Alright. Good old, just play creatures attack. Theme 1. Now, what do we want? We want the Disruptor's Flute. We want... Oh, also, I love the Shadow Spear in the side. I remember when I did well at that 4th season, I was also playing Shadow Spear in the side, which was very uncommon. People were just playing in a main deck. Okay. Let's cut the Tormod Script. Also, I'm glad I bottomed this down. I bottomed the Tormod Script. I'll keep the Lava Spore Boots. What to side out here? Scared of siding out blue cards, but maybe I should do that. This is already a lot of blue cards, so I shouldn't be too concerned for Force Pitch. Maybe a matchup where you don't need Kappa Cannoneer. Love this deck. Hello, Nura. Yeah. Am I prepping for Legacy for a season? Yeah, I mean, you can say for a season. I would call it Legacy Eternal Weekend. I mean, it is organized by 4 seasons, so that's not wrong, but it's the Eternal Weekend. It is very, very cool. Alright, my opponent Mulster 6. I'm gonna keep this hand. It doesn't do very much, but with a land, it's a very strong hand. I also have Force Pitch. I'm not gonna mulligan a hand with Force Pitch. My opponent is basically playing Vintage. I mean, Legacy in general is Vintage these days. What Vintage used to be back when, I was playing a lot of Legacy, it's Vintage, no, it's Legacy nowadays. No consign in the sideboard. Yeah, I mean, I took the list of one that went 11-1 in a Legacy Super Qualifier of 224 people. I'm not gonna change it, especially after not playing Legacy for so long. Alright. Ugh. Wish it was a land, but can't complain too much. Patchwork, playing Urza's Bubble, and then changing all of these zeros. I could have also gone sing into Stupor, but I'd rather do this. The Labor of Tones. I have to debate whether I want to crack this or not for Metalcraft, but I think I will. But Kappa was 100 ticks. I do remember that. I never bought it though. I only practiced in paper for that tournament because I didn't want to buy it. All right, Patchwork Automaton. Yeah, it doesn't trigger receipt of cyanide. I remember that it didn't. Yeah. Remonolith. That's okay by me. I think it's the 4 drop. We got the 4s. I also want to repeat it again. It's so cool that his deck doesn't play any reserve list cards. Because that's single-handedly the reason why, Legacy is not a common format. The price tag. And the Laratonas is like 1,000 euros. Not even joking. Not even made up name. And not even a made up number. Actually real. Okay. So they're using it to untap the Mishra's Workshop, which is now a 2-mana land. This land is so powerful. They play the One Ring. I'm gonna force it. I think I'll pitch Sync. PTQ Commissary, I can cast it for some value. Warp. Pump. Play Urza's Bubble. Pump. Make a token. Crack the bubble. One card in hand. What is it? Dismember. Okay. I guess I knew about it. Should have looked into it, but whatever. Another way to play this game was turn 1, placing the super as a land, make this one a lot bigger, and then pitch the, hopefully drawing a blue card to pitch it to the Pinnacle Emissary. That was another option, another avenue of me to play this game. I guaranteed having a blue pitch for 4s, because imagine we draw 3, there's no blue pitch, opponent resolves the 1 ring, we just lose. Sure, I mean, I could have thought about it a bit more. There's definitely time to think. Although, I'm an expert button clicker. I click the buttons quickly. Alright, my opponent just went Drogo. They can dismember the patchwork. Yes. Ooh, Memory Guardian. Okay. Let's go. I definitely want to cast Emery. So this token, if they want to make it, actually, wait. They don't have Metacraft. They cannot play Dismember. So we just go play Memory Guardian, pump the patchwork, attack for 6. I can't do anything about this. And then I play Emery post combat. What's my favorite button to click? 0. I love 0. Do I like playing Vintage? Yeah. Yeah, I have a Vintage deck built. I was supposed to go to that tournament, unfortunately. I couldn't go anymore, but I just love to play Magic in general for, I mean, the beauty of playing cards game is that there's different formats, and playing a little of everything makes you enjoy it all the time. Even standard, which everyone hates because of Vivi, whatever. But playing Vivi is actually fun if you play like one or two events. Like in general, Magic is just fun if you play it for little. Probably that's kind of maybe life as well. Just everything for little is great. Anyway, there's a saga. They're probably gonna just get a thing that untaps this. They played both of the keys, Manifold and Voltaic Key. I understand why they have 3 and 1. I get it that like you make unblockable a thing, but I think 2 and 2 makes more sense because of Pithy Needles, which are very common. So if I play that deck, I would play 2-2. Oh wow, they go Needle on Emery. Crazy. Crazy. Hmm. Anyway, they have 5 mana now. Oh, actually, they have a lot more mana. This is Candelabra. Candelabra now produces mana. Is member on this guy? Okay. I mean, we got Memory Guardian. 1 mana, 3 for flyer. Put it and tap the 2 workshop with the Candelabra. I'm not lethal, but not that far away from it. They go to 1 here. Pinnacle Emissary. Sure, all this State of Synod. Put it as a 1. Maybe they just, again, like, they had one thread this game. The 1 ring. We had 1 Force of Will. 1 Force of Will to rule them all. Yes. All you need is playing Force of Wills. You don't play Force of Wills, you lose. That's a lesson I learned playing that green-black deck this summer. Life without blue is tough in Legacy. You can, of course, register a non-blue deck, but it has to be so powerful, so powerful. Alright. Let me check when's the first non-blue deck at the Legacy PTQ. Legacy Super Qualifier. So first place is this Affinity deck. Reanimator, Delver, Doomsday, Delver, Reanimator, Epic Storm, Lands. Lands came 9th. Alright, this is the first non-blue deck. Yeah, their price tag is in the Mox Diamond, and I guess the duels, but the Mox Diamond is... Yeah, lots of Reanimator. Yeah. Those are another big event that went on this weekend. Like, this weekend was very big on Legacy. There's the Showcase Challenge. Oh, it was won by Forge. Nice. I want to play this deck tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, list. Anyway, I love to look at deck list. All right, let's go back to round number 2. Yeah, that's a keep. Island Tamio. Oh, true, the Tabernacle as well. You're right. Island Tamio. Okay, that should be one of the many blue fair deck that goes on. Va bene. Uh, 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 um, let's go. Seat of Synod, Pinnacle Emissary. Could also go on Saga, but then I'm not making a lot of tokens with Pinnacle Emissary. Dates. Okay. Then we can go Bubble. And go Petal. I wonder if the right play was to play Petal first. And then Pinnacle Emissary. It may have been. Then we go Emery. Opponent goes Force of Will. Pitch Brainstorm. And then we go Crypt. Then we crack the bubble. Maybe the sequencing was just petal, cetosynode, or maybe it was actually Saga, petal, pinnacle, and Seri cracking the petal, and just having Saga chill in play. Maybe that was better. If I would go back, knowing that they have Daze and Force, the best way to play this turn was Saga, Petal, Crack, Pinnacle, Emissary. Yeah, yeah. They replay Island and they play Brainstorm. The Brainstorm Tamio is a combo. We'll flip Tamio. They have 3 cards in hand and they have a Planeswalker. See if I draw a threat. I do not. Yeah, and if I played Saga turn 1 here, I could make constructs. So a tiny bit of regrets. But underdraw in Legacy it's always tough, especially against a Dates deck. I guess the point would have just wastelanded, but I guess it wouldn't have flipped Tamio. Yeah, it's a lot different. A lot different. Because in 2 turns Tamio wins. So we gotta draw something quickly now. Papa Cannoneer. Memory Guardian. Alright. Let's play it. One has 3 cards in hand. Okay. Time is an 8. This one does not kill it, unfortunately, so we need to top deck something now. I don't even know what can it be, honestly. Maybe just a +1/+0 haste. Lava Spore Boots. Sink into Stupor, I guess, would be a great draw. Yeah, I think I just lose now. I think I just lose. Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh, Crack the bubble, see if I draw Sink. Let's see. Is there a reason to play this? I guess. Play Opal just to play around days when I top deck the Sink into Stupor. See? Sink? Did you? Yeah. Tamio Brainstorm, Force Days Wasteland. Get the job done. Again, could have played this game better around days, but it is what it is. I'm gonna assume my opponent's being Reanimator, so I'll bring in the 2 Fairy Macabres. I want to bring in many other things. Maybe I can just trim on these Memory Guardians or to plus the storms. It's like this. Alright, this one's great. We got turn 1 Emery and we got Force of Will. It's a great hand. Patchwork Automaton. I'm still gonna cycle all of this. I don't care about Patchwork. I mean, I do care about Patchwork. I just want to just draw. Or is a Saga and such. Wasteland. Okay. Let's see what you got. Tamia Wasteland. Okay. Draw two. Nice. Or is I was drawn as a single land. They do have Wasteland, so maybe I want to slow roll it. I'm thinking about forcing this. I am not going to. Opponent will hold the Wasteland. Hmm. Hmm. Now I can go either into the draw extra card mode with Mishra's Bubble, or I can play Patchwork, attacking in a while. I definitely want to slow roll the Azurza Saga. Either that, or maybe, or what I can do is also playing the Saga, but drawing two in the meanwhile, so my opponent holding back their gameplay by which is Wastelanded is okay. I have mana up to play for days, but I don't really want to daze much. Or force much. Tough choice to give up on a free card, so I think I'll just take the free card. I'll just flashback Mishra's Bubble. Entomb. Yeah, they do play Reanimator. I think if I go Tomb Go, they're not gonna wasteland me, so I think I'm gonna go Saga. This way makes so that if I top deck another Saga, that second Saga will be free. Yeah, we knew about this play happening. It's okay. Well, we'll attack with Tamio, and they're willing to, but we'll let it go. Having Fairy Maccabi in hand is very strong in this matchup. Brainstorm. They once again want to do this gameplay. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let him have it. I don't want to force a Brainstorm. But this play is extremely strong. Extremely strong. Yeah, today we're gonna do full legacy. Yeah. Draw. Another of this. Hmm. I think now I just want to go Patchwork Automaton. We should have gone it before as well, honestly. I guess before, if I do that. Hmm. Not sure. Tough stuff. Pass. Yeah, I have 6. If they force this, I don't care. Alright. They go Flood of Strength. Ponder. Sure. Meow? I gotta pump this a bit. Ugh. That's okay. Just holding this force maybe a little bit too much. Well, I can also just sink into Stupor the Tamio too. That's also a possibility. And not growing this Patchwork to a 3-3. I guess it wouldn't even go through that. Yeah, I think my plan is just to Hmm. Could have forced the brainstorm, I guess. Okay, put us into reanimate, but it's funny, they're not doing anything about that, they're just picking up Tamios. That's a 1-2 because of the Tamio plus. Okay, Petal. You've been playing around days with this bounce. Wasteland. I think I'll accept it. I don't want to bounce now to Tamio. I want to wait till it goes 8, and then I can... Okay, a casting Entomb. And then a casting Reanimate. Traxa. We go Fairy Macabre. Wanna let this happen. And then they take up Tamio. They have 3 cards in hand. Okay. Go to my turn. Keep a Cannoneer. Mm. Yeah, maybe the Memory Garden is better than Cup Cannoneer in this matchup. Anyway, split Petal. Split Ancient Tomb. Let's play another 0, and then I want to make my opponent chump block. I guess I can go Urza's Bubble. Take a look at your hand. But anyway, first, I want to make you chump block, because I'll make this into a 3-4. Just big enough to be chumped. And then I can go sink it to Stupor. The thing is, when do I sink it? I think I sink it now. My opponent can untap and have cards like Flush. I guess they never cyber that. But I can crack the clue. So yeah. Let's go for sinking to Stupor. I have 1 Force of Will backup. I guess I could crack the bubble first. Should have cracked the bubble first. Daze. I wonder why they're dazing. Yeah. And then I cracked this bubble. Why did it daze? Doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah, they conceded. Alright. Yeah, wow. Sinking to Stupor. Carrying. Yeah, I think Apacanier can leave. Let's bring in some Force of Negation and maybe a couple of Memory Guardian. Should I go Dismember? Hello. Should I go Dismember? Let's do no. Although this Tamio has definitely been a pain so far. Maybe I should have Dismember. It just feels weird to set in Dismember against Reanimator deck. Alright. Opponent kept 7. My hand is pretty strong against the combo side of my opponent deck. Not good against turn 1 Tamio. I'm gonna keep it. Just having Fear Macabre is so good. Let's hope they don't have Tamio. Alright. Love to see Ponder see. Ponder. Mm-hmm. Buongiorno, Nameless Mongoose. Did you like my opponent start? Mare Ponder. Um, let's cycle this bubble for sure. I know I have Pinnacle in Series, just don't have the land for it. So let's do this first. Flood Strand, okay. Then I go Saga, go. And it's never really not the best hand I've ever opened, but I think it's still a keep. Raw Seed of Synod. Okay, that's the blue mana. Ancient Tomb is so strong, I can just ignore having blue mana. This is like a classic 8 cast play of just, you go, Saga go, Tomb Construct, Construct, give it haste attack, you just not even play, not even cast a spell. We have Fear Macabre Force, you know. Their deck is Sorcery Speed, like they need to resolve a Sorcery Speed card to combo. Reanimate Animate Dead, so Force Negation is very good against them. When 8 cast was a thing, Moxop was banned in Legacy. Sorry, Modern. Yeah, let me just go Ancient Tomb. They are pretty easy. Best draw would have been Force of Will, honestly. End of turn, Brainstorm. Sure. That's weird. A very cool play you can do in that deck is Brainstorm, sorry, Undecision Seaward and Brainstorm to bin the creature. No, 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 no. Moxop was banned in Modern. I misspoke. It's very legal in Legacy. Wasteland. Okay, they found Wasteland with Brainstorm. My bad. This is, I mean, yeah. Now I can't daze. Sorry, I can't force because I can't have daze. But I do have Fairy Macabre, which doesn't go through days. Okay, my opponent doesn't have a combo. Doesn't have a follow up. Lost store. I have a lot of plays available to me. This losses are not really helping. I can just go Saga Emery. That play looks the best to me. Now I have Ancient Tomb up. Nice to see some Legacy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of cards that are banning Legacy, not in Modern. Iteration, Ragavan, Dread Arcanist. What else? Psychic Frog. I was going to say Underworld Breach, but that's not the case anymore. Because Moxov are broken. Thrall of Kazandoon. So would make a spawn. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Troll must be the funniest, indeed. Petty Theft on a Construct token. Puta la vida. We've got Mishra's Bubble in the bin. Always nice to have Mishra's in the bin for Emery, turning into a Dark Confidant. Alright, my opponent just main phases the Survey land, hoping to find a creature to bin. They don't. They always leave it on top. They can go Murktide Regent now. Thoughtseize. Yeah, Thoughtseize is very good against Fairy Macabre. How about I force? What do you guys think? I think I will force this. I really want to hold this Fairy Macabre in my hand. I don't want to tell them I have it. Like last game, they went into it. They played into and Reanimate, and I had Fairy Macabre, and that was just the game. I don't want to. I don't want them to take it this easily. Studioso, thank you for the 24th month. That's 2 years. Thank you so much. All right, let me go Pinnacle and Seri, or I'm just gonna go. Let's not. Let's just stop the ban talk. Stop the ban talk. Every time I play Legacy, it's freaking mono ban talk. I swear, Legacy players want to play Legacy only to talk about bans. Anyway, let me go Saga. I think I want to go Saga Bubble Pass. I want to hold up the Fluster Storm. Can you warp from graveyard? You can't. Warp says you may cast this card from your hand. Anyway, let's go Saga Bubble. Rock Bubble. Reanimate on top. Very nice. Very nice. And this is when the Reanimator deck sometimes is malfunctioning. When you have like, I mean, I don't know their hand, but sometimes the Reanimator deck is malfunctioning. It has a little bit of an overload of Reanimate and no Entombs. Okay, they cast Entomb. Oh no, so they're gonna shuffle the Reanimate. Alright, now, question is, do I want to Flusterstorm this? I think I want to, actually. Let me think about this, but I think I want to. Like, my opponent has Reanimate on top, which I think is a dead draw. And they can just Toxic my Fairy Macabre. What's this Flusterstorm gonna do? Now, my opponent is also loading up a bunch of lands, so Flusterstorm may not find targets anymore. So I think I will fire off my Flusterstorm. And they will draw Reanimate now. Otherwise, they shuffle. I think that card in their hand is bad. I don't know. Drawing 2 cards per turn with Emery. Ooh, Force of Will. What a fantastic draw. Yeah, just like the first round against Mystic Forge, you always want to have a Force of Will. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, one of which is a Reanimate. Yeah, Prison Boar, but that's not going to beat my Saga Construct plan. Not even close. They just go fetch, go? Wow. Is that it? I mean, this was the final of the tournament, of the qualifier, and I believe it's Swifty Time, the player that won with this deck, beat back-to-back Reanimator top 4 final. They concede. They concede. I can't stand the power of this deck. Common pair. So yeah, very, very excited for it. Okay, nice hand. You still bring Boris to the Modern RC. It is legal, so you're allowed to bring it. Bringing this to a weekend? You mean 8 cast? We'll see. I mean, this is literally the first time I play Legacy since this summer. So, yeah. But it is very cool. It is very cool. Well, the biggest event in Europe happening in Legacy is going to be the Eternal Weekend, so make sure to come. It's at the end of November. Make sure to find it's going to be like about 3,000 or more people between the Poppergeddon and the All right, I'm casting Pinnacle in this area. I know that I don't have Force of Will, but I don't mind. I don't mind. This is too big. Like, it's just too big. Yeah, I'm cracking both Petrol to do this too. Yeah. Like, I don't know the matchup. I'm on to 5. Sure, I can hold Force of Will and let's see what I have. Gamble. Oh, Madonna mia. Oh no, opponent's gonna time twister me. They're gonna go gamble at Covillon's lead. Yeah, Propagand's there as well. Alright, draw. Blue card. Okay. F6. We could die here. They can go Mountain Gamble, Lensai Diamond, Echo Beyond, draw 7, kill me. Although this deck is supposed to be good against combo. Supposed to be good against Storm. I knew the matchup, I would have maybe held the Force with Pinnacle Emissary. Draw Force again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. Don't follow the events. I very much appreciate the information you provide. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing of my content. It's a little bit more geared towards competitive. It's also easier. Competitive is easier because, you know, I mean, the journalist world, you just follow the results. Like, you don't invent decks like Aspiring Spike over and over. That's a lot harder. When it takes 8, goes to 9. They're likely dead next turn, so they need to close it now or they're dying. Tormod's Crypt is super strong against combo decks in general. Just the fact that this deck just packs a couple of Tormod's Crypt in the main deck for free is really strong. I mean, similar to Affinity if you think about it. Affinity Modern, I mean. It also has a couple of Tormod's Crypt, which do a great job against the Gore's Vengeance deck. Yeah, it's not just Tomb, it's also Lotus Petal that makes this card good. Alright, they do the combo Lineside Diamond Echo. Okay, so we draw 7. Ah, we draw 4s, but no blue card, unfortunate. Alright, let's see if they can kill me now. So again, for those of you who missed it, you can gamble, you can get Echo Vions out, and you go Lineside Diamond, which is a Black Lotus, but you have to discard it. And you discard the Echo Vions, and you flash it back with a 3 mana from Lineside Diamond, and you get a Time Twister. Actually, this was my preview card in Modern Horizons 1. I remember when I saw it, I was like, also the picture is fantastic. But yeah, just the combo with um, Lineside Diamond is just so clear, so night and day. The Ninja Turtle Wheel effect. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really follow spoiler. It's too many magic. I just read the cards whenever they top 8s. I don't really follow any spoiler. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to have any luck. You can discard the Echo Vions with Lineside Diamond, and then you flash it back. There's no luck involved in gamble for Echo Vions. Although I guess there was some luck, as they were missing Lineside Diamond, so they had to tutor for Lineside Diamond, so they could have discarded that one. Alright, they conceded. I mean, Force of Negation, Fluster Storm, uh, Flute. I don't think I want Fair Macabre. So nice game. Well, my opponent's bringing Unfair deck to the table. They multi 5 and die without doing anything. It's not my fault they chose to play that deck, you know? I play creatures. Playing creatures is always nice. Definitely cutting Kappa. I don't think I can cut too many blue cards, though. This is 24. I guess I can cut a land. Let's do this. Okay, love this hand. This I can go. I mean, it depends what I draw, but I can go turn 1 Saga Petal Patchwork if I draw a Tomb. If not, I may need the Petal to make Construct on turn 2. Patchwork is better than Kappa. I think so. Kappa is just not really, I think, against combo. Against combo, you always said out Kappa in the past. He's better than Kappa. I think so. Guardian is better than Kappa, right? Because you can cast it a little bit earlier. Also, maybe like you want to hold up the. Not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Like this card is the first time I ever played it. I honestly forgot it existed before I saw it yesterday in this deck list. Yeah, but Kappa is a lot to cast. Like you like sometimes you can just like you want to attack with Patchwork, for example. You don't have to tell me. Y Kappa's good. I know it's very, very good. I just think against comboing Legacy, you don't need it. Okay. Okay, Petal's Nest. I can go turn 1 Saga, Petal Patchwork. I'm also just not gonna cast this Memory Guardian ever, basically. Like, this is gonna stay in end to pitch to force. I have Construct. I mean, I have Construct only. But, yeah, it's good enough. Opponent passes again. They're just not making plays. Patchwork grows when you cast an artifact, not when you put it into play. Legacy VEEDEO, indeed. Chrome Mox. Yeah, I don't want to fight over the mana. It's always like you don't know what's their hand, so you don't get Text and Probe anymore. Ooh, Gales will. Ooh, Veil of Summer. You have to force this. The reason being, if they wheel, you want to have you want to be able to cast more forces. And also, I pitch this so that there's one more force to fill in my deck for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, they pass. This was maybe a bait, but whatever. I'm gonna get a bubble because I want to draw a blue card. Oops, my bad. I missed 1 damage here. Should have waited post combat. Ooh, nice draw. When it cast the Mox Opal, Blindside Diamond, yeah, I mean, go, go, go. Red Green Burning Wish. I think this is an easy fluting response, right? Because I think they're gonna get the Echovions. Yeah, this is a fantastic draw, Disruptor's Flute. Couldn't have thought of a better card, honestly. And now Echovions cost 6. This resolves. If you let this resolve, you don't have priority to flute the Echovions. Raid queue, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that a lot. Putting at Stotsies. Construct to grow this. Attack for 11. They can't even cast the tosses anymore. I'm glad that the error of missing 1 damage didn't matter in the end. Alright. The Kayon Flute. Oh wow, that's a good draw. Yeah, and I can Echo Vions me. And once again, I did not draw uh any blue card alongside a force. Gamble. Or a wheel again? No, what's happening here? Beseech discarded. Lion's Eye Diamond. Wheel again? Yeah, they're gonna wheel again. Alright. Not finding any counterplay, unfortunately. If only I didn't main phase a construct, I would have been able to Arcast Force of Negation. Maybe it was correct to just not. But also I put him to 1. But yeah, the misclick now is important because I missed 1 damage earlier. They wouldn't be able to fetch. So yeah, if I lose this game, is up to me. But I think also the mistake was just to main phase the construct. It shouldn't have mattered. They were able to Thoughtseize. I should have just had mana up in case something like that happens and I just draw a force of negation with no pitch. I mean, hindsight is 10-10, right? No, 2020, what's the say? It's okay. I mean, we can also just brick. All right, gamble again. All right, another wheel happens. Another wheel is happening. I have another opal. No, they float blue. No, they float black. Okay. Oh, all right. We found one force. For three hands in a row, if I had a force, I would have won. Let's see now that I have a force. If it actually matters. Because that would be funny. Because, you know, it's been three hands the opponent gave me and never found a force, and they just were dead to a counter. But I never had it. Now that I have it, I may just, you know, because like that deck doesn't usually die to a counter. They can just go like, I don't know, Tendrils of Agony, I'm dead. I can't counter anything there. But also running out of these effects. No, I guess they have one more left in the deck. I should not use the auto F6. Oh yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell me how to play Magic Online. I've been playing Magic Online probably longer than you. I just value my time, and clicking one every play they do is not really valuable. All right. 3-0 so far. Very good performance. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and come back for round number 4. In one of the Senegalia finest Magic player, one of the many legacy aficionados. Uh, haven't talked to them in a while. Love to see them in the MTGO tables. Uh, man, I already have no idea what they're up to these days. Hmm. I mean, I used to play Miracles back in the days, and for color control. Ricrin? Yes, from Senegalia. Actually, he won a Novino Gathering a long time ago. We were together. I have to think about what to do here, because I can go Pinnacle in Series turn 1, but it's not really accomplished much. I mean, this one is clearly a keep. For color level, exactly, you know that, yeah. Regionale. Okay, let's go. What am I doing for this round number 4? Think my play is just to cycle these bubbles, honestly. Check pile, exactly. They were called check pile back in the days. So let's just cycle these bubbles. Ooh, Mox Opal. Okay, yeah, it's the mirror match. The mirror match. Okay. Mox Opal Seed of Cyanide in her hand. They go Pinnacle Emissary. Gonna be an easy force. Question is what to pitch. I don't want to pitch force because if they force back, I need to force back. I think I'll pitch Pinnacle Emissary. I'm very close to be able to cast Kappa. Ugh, terrible draw. Think I'm passing the turn here. Yeah, my opponent also 2-0, I guess. Both of us undefeated so far. Ooh, Urza Saga's a great draw. Patchwork Automaton. Cast a bunch of these. And pass. Opponent's gonna be able to make constructs, which will probably take over. I don't know though. They don't play Shadow Spear, it's okay. They can also still play Shadow Spear. Another Saga. Pass. See if I have a mana source to play Kappa. Third Kappa. It's devastating. Wish I knew the top of my deck. I would have pitched Kappa. Game would have been a lot different. I think as it is, I can't really win this game anymore. I think the mirror is supposed to side out Patchwork. I don't know. Yeah, this game is over. Can't ever beat what's going on there. Okay, let me side out Patchwork. I believe it not to be very good. And Torment Script as well. So Needle. Yeah, I think this is fine. Pressure. So this is a mulligan. This is a very good hand. If the bottom a card, I think I bottom a Mox Opal. So Pinnacle Emissary. Mox Opal, Pinnacle Emissary Bubble. Force of Will Pitch Sink into Stupor. Okay. I think then I'm gonna just pass here. Okay. They go turn 1 Emery. And they don't have a payoff just yet for the Emery. The thing is, if I force, I really have nothing left. If I don't force, I can go Pinnacle Emissary with 2 things. I think I should force and just hope to drop deck. You're buying the cards? Yeah, I think the only cards I'm missing for this deck are the 3/4, the Memory Guardian. Yeah, there it is. When it goes Patchwork Memory Guardian. Memory and pass. Oh, the Emissary? Hmm. Pinnacle Emissary? Yeah, I bought this when EOE came out for very cheap. I believe they're back to be very cheap, honestly. Actually, when EOE came out, they were expensive, then they went down a bit, and I think that must be super cheap, yeah. Yeah, lately I did the Magic Player special. I bought a card for uh 2 cents, and I paid €1.60 for shipment and 50 cents for fees. So I bought a card for 2 cents for €2, and it took like 2 weeks to arrive. The Magic Player special. I needed like a card for my Flesh and Blood deck, a common. There's no stores here that sells singles, and all the Italian stores didn't have it somehow. So yeah. I guess he's streaming not playing the Showcase winning deck. You're talking about Forge? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll play Forge. Well, I'm playing the RCQ winning deck. That's not bad, right? Yeah, tomorrow, Ardos, I'm playing Forge against Echo Baronin. Almost buy every card for that deck. I'm only missing the Urza's Factory in paper. Any upcoming pre-modern content planned? Yes, so I've recorded a Enchantress versus Black White video for Manga's Workshop. Although that I recorded with Carl. Although we have had so much videos recorded with them that it's not gonna be out soon. Ma 8 life. Cosa facciamo qua? Ma 8 life. This thing costs 30, but I can cast it. So let's just go a Pinnacle Necessary. I can also go Memory Guardian. Hmm. The good thing about Memory Guardian is it blocks this. But no, I think I'm gonna go Pinnacle Necessary. I go Petal, Opal, Spell Bomb, pass. You bought 30 cards for Pauper, less than €3, €20 shipping? No, that's so much. But no, man, the funny thing is that I bought one card, you know? Playing against Echo Baronin on stream. Yeah. Same channel, twitch.tv/Andrea Mengucci. He will record for his channel, and I will just stream my side. Yeah. I'll be playing Forge against these top 5 decks, and I'll be playing Reanimator against these top 5 decks. That's the plan for tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, no stream, because Simon Nielsen arrives tomorrow here in my town, and on Wednesday we'll be recording the whole day. All right, my opponent is not doing much, which I appreciate. What am I doing? I think it's gonna be Memory Guardian. Bubble. Man, Emery's so good. It's crazy. I definitely would have lost if I didn't force Emery. So what you got on top? Patchwork, sure. And I kind of tap with my flyers. Awara? I think it's shoot board. Okay. Yeah, it's all right. A mystery card plus patchwork. They play patchwork. Emissary Psy, but stronger. Oh, that's true. I forgot about Psy. Yeah, we used to play like 4 Psy in the past. Isn't weapons manufacturer good in Legacy? Maybe. And join a 224 people tournament with it, win, and then I'll play it. So that one I can't block, but I can bounce. No, I can't bounce. Well, I can double block. Let's think about this. Should I double block? I think I should. Draw, not cracking the bomb. Dismember. Let's play Emery. Let's play Dismember on Memory Guardian. And attack with my flyers. Should I attack with all my flyers? Or some of them? Well, I definitely want to play Dismember now. Dismember Memory Guardian. Yeah. Well, I guess I can tap black. Should I actually? Aspetta, 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 aspetta. I can tap 3 without taking a single damage. I don't have Spell Bomb up, though. Now, mage is actually good, too. Yeah, let's take 2 damage. What I can do is also bounce this Mengucci now. Oh, who cares? I just stuck with flyers. And I leave this back to block. Yeah. I think can block. Okay, they draw bubble. Mm-hmm. Okay, Emery. What can you flashback? I've got lethal, I think. Yeah. I was just gonna go bounce the drone attack with flyers. Alright, game 3. Wow, pretty cool that we actually were able to win the game despite not having anything. We just drew Emery and Emery just drew the deck. So my opponent left the patchwork in, whereas I cut it. Like that. Yeah, my sideboard is not good. Let's go. Yeah, we're playing 3 or 4 side. I can find the list. Mengucci, 8 cast, 4 seasons, Twitter. Let me see. 2012. I definitely have the picture somewhere. Nope, don't find it. Oh yeah, this one. Nope. Hmm. Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah, this was it. It was June 5, 2022. Didn't drop a match. Went all the way to top 4. 802 with MonoBlue artifacts. 4 Psy. We're playing 4 Psy. 4 Psy we're playing. Yeah, this was when I was playing foils. Taking this Trooper is a big deal. You have 4 Thoughtcast and 3 Thought Monitor. Mox Amber, wow. Alright. Round, put them most to 6. This I can cast a turn 1 Memory Guardian. I think it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. Orcish Bowmaster killed this deck. But now nobody plays Orc anymore. Okay, let's see what they're doing. Wow, untap and go. Hmm. Why untap and go? This is a very good draw, Mishra's Bubble. Let me go through one memory guardian. They have dispute? No. Alright, let's crack all these bubbles. Will I try the Arena Power Cube? Have you checked the YouTube video I posted with Arena Power Cube? My YouTube channel and Mengucci video. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. This member. Alright. Draw 3. Is it better to keep one in case you draw Kappa? Maybe, maybe. Ether Spell Bees. Where's this bubble? Pass. Okay. Nice. Urza Saga's great. Let's go Pinnacle Emissary. Let's go Mox Opal. You go Dismember. One is at 6 already. Sheesh. Oh, because of the super. Wow. Let's go Saga. Let's go Hayward Might. And I can use the Hayward Might to exile a thing, but I think I'm gonna hold it for Urza Saga. Memory Garden's back. This one says non-creature. When there's no more cards in hand. I think I want to now exile this Ether Spell Bomb. Saga goes up. Go Urza's Bubble. Tomb. I'll go Ancient Tomb. I'll crack the bubble now. Play Ancient Tomb in case I draw Force of Will. Maybe I need to card cast it. We'll see. But it doesn't want to crack this bubble. Strange. Kappa Canliner is my draw. Not bad. And they concede. Alright. 4-0. Let me tweet about it. Alright. Final match. Yeah? Good end. I think whether I want to go turn 1 Saga or not. I think I don't. Turn 1 Emery. I want to crack this bubble. So what are we playing against? Life from the Loam. Okay. Life from the Loam. Wasteland. Once upon a time. Should be once was on first, then Wasteland. First, get more information, then make it play. Dark Depths. Mox Diamond. Very good. Very, very good. Hitting Needle. Oh, wow. Okay. Man, my Emery has been needled today. Any memory. And they wasteland me. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel very good about this game. Mox Diamond again. When this is casting Life from the Loam here. How can I win? Is there a way for me to win? If I force this, I have to. I get a land. I get a turn. Maybe I get a construct. I think I'd rather force this than force Woodwill. Think of the fifth month of sub. They're gonna go land. At least I get to keep yeah, let's force. Oh, wow, you have another wasteland. Maybe you don't have mana. I don't know. That's pretty rare. G. I've got crushed. This matchup has always been bad. I remember. Let's see. Let's see if it changes. Pause side. We can bring in for sure either spell bomb, force some negation. You want Fairy Macabres? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem great to me. Uh, already at Tormod's Crypt. It's probably not even that good. Maybe just take out Memory Guardian and submit. They can have one flute over the last Guardian. Yeah. We believe in the trophy? It's hard. Do I play Popper on stream? No, but we have on Mango's Workshop. And if you know that YouTube channel, Mango's Workshop, play Popper there. Alright, that's a good hand. Very good hand. Very, very good hand. Allora, I need to bottom a card. Facciamo keep intanto. I need to bottom a card. So this hand is turn 1, Seat of Synod, Pinnacle Emissary. I think I want to keep Tormod's Crypt. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't keep Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, I think I'm actually not going to keep Tormod's Crypt. I just rather redraw with a bubble than have a Tormod's Crypt. Because like Tormod's Crypt is a thing, but it's just so late, so slow for it to be a thing. Maybe not. Alright. Yeah, maybe not. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna kept 7. Scary. Always very scary. Not my hand on the table on turn 1. Will it be enough? I hope so. I don't want to go bubble now. Tabernacle? Sure. I mean, let's keep a draw step. Yeah, Tabernacle's bad. Let's see. Crop rotation, Tabernacle. Mox Diamond. So good. Mox Diamond's crazy. Beseech. The card to flashback next turn. Heh, well, no. I mean, I do have Kappa Cannoneer there. Thespian Stage. This is Rumble. I'm playing Legacy after this. Yes, I want to play Smallpox after this. Yeah, they do crop rotation stuff. Yeah. Tabernacle Odd Pendrel's Veil. All right. Let's maintain the Emery. And let's lose all the drones. Let's draw from Bubble. Ugh, terrible draws. I can get Petal or I can just draw extra cards. I think I'll just draw extra cards. Go. Hope you don't have Wasteland. Now that both games to Mox Diamond is very hard to beat. Left from the Loam, bringing back Stage, Yavimaya, Boseiju. Wasteland pure, porca madosca, come mi ha spaccato. Yeah. I wanted to Thomas script the Boseiju. What do we flashback? Unfortunately, I can't flashback Seed of Synod with Emery. Let's flashback Petal. Dies. Let's go Petal. Let's go I don't want to go Emery. If I go Emery, I can already maintain it the next turn. I think I just pass. You need to draw lands. Lands, come on. What's this 0 lands? Against the lands deck. Where you get... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. The deck did its maximum. The opponent has the 2020 in play. We do have an Ether Spell Bomb, but they also have Boseiju. Hey, I mean, I have to do this. But come on, can they draw lands? What's up with this? Alright, pass. Yeah, lands is a very tough matchup, I know. Yeah, I played a lot of this deck in the past. Oh, Peniel? Wait. Still alive, still alive, still alive. Still alive. Rumble. Kinda bricked. You're the player who won the tournament? Nice. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Yeah, I mean, I always copied your list. You know, it's Swifty Time is the best 8-cast player in the past too. I mean, in the present. Come on, lands. Che cazzo. I drew 1 land in 17 cards. Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Even Moxopa would be good here. Opponent has Boseiju, but we do have Basic Island. They can obviously Boseiju the Ether Spell Bomb. Am I? I was good. I was good. Very, very good league so far. I mean, 4-0. Can't complain. My first Legacy League after so long. RGG opponent just Boseiju's the Ether Spell Bomb makes it 2020. For 1, very strong result. A very strong deck. Again, no reserved list cards for those of you who just joined. No reserved list cards. Won a 250 people tournament in Legacy. And you know, if you watch this video, had a very strong performance against the top tier decks. So, thumbs up for MonoBlue. Used to be called 8cast. No MonoBlue, no casts. I don't know what's the name, but thank you so much for watching. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.